One thing that everybody knows about the high school choice process in New York City is that it's horrible. It's common wisdom for many decades that if you can make it through the high school process, that the college process is a breeze. This is true. If you buy into the mindset that this is craziness and you indulge the dark side, in my opinion, you're going to be at a disadvantage. Fear-based decisions are bad decisions, and you can't fully embrace a process that you find ludicrous. This journey can be convoluted. It's likely to make you nauseous, but ultimately, it can be safe, satisfying, and sometimes worth the trouble. If you want a one-size-fits-all vanilla experience, move anywhere else in the country. But if you want to raise your teens in the greatest city in the world, hold it close and celebrate. You don't have any other choice. Think of this process as a swimming pool. Lane 1 is for the 8 specialized or testing high schools. Lane 2 is LaGuardia High School. Lane 3 is for the charter schools, which are publicly funded but not part of the Department of Education. And Lane 4 is everything else. Just to give you some context on the scope of this world, there are about 70,000 8th grade students participating each year. There are 400 schools spread over the 5 boroughs. Some of these schools contain more than one program within the institution. Ultimately, you're applying to programs, not schools, on your regular application. In previous years, the data about admissions has been shockingly consistent. I'm talking here about the regular application. It's common that around 75% of applicants receive one of their top 3 choices. That's kind of amazing. Remember, 70,000 people, 700 programs, they all live somewhere different, they all like something different, they all have different talents and strengths and challenges. They're ranking different schools in different orders. And this is a Nobel Prize winning algorithm that actually works some of the time. 85% receive one of their top 5 choices, and 94% receive a placement from their list of 12. The elephant in the room is the 6% that don't get a placement from their list. What happens is that the DOE places them reasonably close to their house in schools that have room when everybody else has made their preferred choices. The DOE doesn't tell us why those people don't get schools from their list. Anecdotally, I have my theories. There are shockingly many people who don't fill in 12 choices. They like what they like, and they're not willing to compromise. So here's the straight talk. You are not going to love every single school on that list. But there are more than enough quality schools out there within an hour. And if you open your mind and give them a chance, you can find safe, worthy schools filled with superb educators where your child can do well. Is that going to be perfect? Are you going to line up to buy the t-shirt? No. No school is ever perfect. That real estate on that list is valuable, and it's your only opportunity to express your preference to the DOE. Don't squander it. I would rather tell the DOE about the schools that I loved and liked and would tolerate than not tell them that information and give them all the power to place me where they want to place me. There are also people who make inappropriate choices, and I'm not trying to blame the victim. But this is a complicated process and can be misunderstood, and that's not good. I'm not so worried about you in this way. The fact is that you're here trying to figure this out is proof of that.
For the full recording, go to nycschoolhelp.com and under Talks, select High School Choice, Loud and Clear.